voices whisper the cry. Farther down the line, there's a reason why. You tried before, but you can't buy it through. No matter what you do, the darker side of the night burns like a fire for the wasted life. And there's no way you can fight to show some respect and try to survive on the darker side.
Hey guys, it is Thursday, which means it's time for another video. I just want to say thank you guys for voting on the poll. It still is open. It'll stay open till Saturday morning. I used to do it like Saturday night, but I just do it Saturday mornings now. But as you can see my hands, but you can't see my face. I have the camera turned around. It's going to be a different video today. And yes, those are Beanie Baby Bears. I collect Beanie Baby Bears as well. Totally not like, they don't really go together, but I really don't care. But I saw in one of my older videos, it's my top 5 favorite Scream Factory releases, somebody mentioned, why don't you just do a video on your whole collection? That's actually a great idea. All my movies now are officially in here. Those are kind of by itself, but they're all in my room. But I'm going to do this in parts because there's so many movies. I'm going to start with this thing of movies. I'm not going to pull everyone out. Maybe just pull a couple out at a time. But I'm going to talk about each one briefly. But yeah. First one is The Craft, which is Scream Factory. House on the Edge of the Park. I've mentioned that I've really liked the movie before. Girls' Night Out is a very fun movie. Hell Night, also very fun. Definitely want to get that another rewatch. Death Screams. I did a review of this recently and was not the biggest fan of it. New Year's Evil. This is the Kino release. If I can get it out. Great movie. The Scream Factory for a while was out of print, and I'm glad that Kino picked it up. This is one that I actually really enjoyed. It is one that I want to give another rewatch, but The Forest, I'm going to kind of like put like a weird angle just so I can get all the movie. The Dawn of the Dead remake, I actually really enjoy the remake almost as much as the original. I know, blasphemy. I just personally enjoy it. The One Missed Call trilogy, the original One Missed Call movie, the whole trilogy is good. I definitely want to give it another rewatch. I'm glad that if I can get it out. The thing with this shelf, it's very hard to get the movies out. Like this shelf and this shelf, or this case and this case, it's easier to get the movies off of. This one and this one are the same, so it's hard. But the One Missed Call trilogy, great set of movies. Trapped Alive, currently, I think that's winning the poll, or Scanners 2. I think it's kind of like neck and neck. Haven't watched it yet. Most of these I have watched. But Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, aka Night Warning. I know Severin just recently released 4K, I believe. But I like Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. Tentacles, another one that Scream Factory had and Kino took over. Link, great little monkey type primate movie. Cannibal Apocalypse, one that actually surprised me. I was expecting something different, I guess. And I actually really enjoyed it. The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. Very interesting movie. Not really the best, but not terrible. Blue Monkey, a movie with the worst title, like the most false advertisement title for a movie. There's no blue monkey, it's a big bug. But I know the alternate title is called Insect. I love this. This is actually backwards. No, it's not. Is it? No. I love this copy of Creepshow. Really cool. I got that like dirt cheap off of eBay, brand new, factory sealed. Creepshow 2, actually really like Creepshow 2. The Howling. I'm not gonna lie, I am not the biggest fan of The Howling. I prefer American Werewolf in London. I know a lot of people prefer The Howling over American Werewolf in London. That's just my personal opinion. I'm actually going to be getting rid of this Blu-ray soon, but Hell House LLC 2, The Abaddon Hotel. The reason I'm getting rid of if you guys are new to the channel, the reason I'm getting rid of this Blu-ray is I'm getting the Umbrella box set, and I'm going to end up selling some of my movies. TerraVision Video Dead. This is one of my favorite Scream Factory double features, just because both of them they're both really cheesy movies, and they both really go well together. The next one, and you're probably wondering why the first one is not with the other two. I'll explain. In Search of Darkness, a journey into iconic 80s horror, and then In Search of Darkness Part 2. Part 1 does not come with a slip. It never did, I believe. That's Part 2. And then Part 3, which I backed Part 3. And then this is a cool slipcase that I got from the creators of In Search of Darkness. The reason 1 doesn't fit with the other 2, because 2 and 3 are slipcases, they don't fit in together unless I would take the slipcases off, but then that would be completely pointless. So unfortunately, it kind of this weird like gap. It is what it is. The bees, absolutely love the bees, and like his artwork is just amazing. And the thing is, I don't really like the slipcover, the Vinegar Syndrome slipcover. Alligator, absolutely love Alligator. Alligator 2, not as good. Very cheesy. I think it's PG-13 if I'm correct. Yeah, PG-13. It's alright. Lake Placid, that's one I have not seen in years. Definitely want to give that another rewatch. Urban Legend. This came out during like the heyday of Scream, and personally I enjoy it way more than Scream. I'm not a big Scream fan. Another Blasphemy. Halloween, this is the 4K. Halloween 2 4K, and then Halloween 6 H2O and Resurrection. I do not have 3, 4, or 5. Just never got to them yet. And the only reason I have, I don't know, at first I did not like the artwork, but I don't know, it's grown on me a lot for some reason. Don't Open Till Christmas, I can't show that because there are breasts on the front. Absolutely love Don't Open. I remember when Vinegar Syndrome announced that they were releasing this, I got super excited because it's such an underrated Christmas horror. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. I love, this is another one that I'm super excited about, was the Silent Night, Deadly Night collection, just because 3, 4, and 5 had never been on Blu-ray at that point. The Wreck series. I've only ever seen Wreck 1 and Wreck 2. Have not seen Wreck 3 Genesis or Wreck 4 Apocalypse. Let me know if those are any good. Maybe I'll do reviews on them, because I know they are ones that I have not watched yet. One Dark Night. I was just talking about this because on Friday 13th, mostly every Friday and Saturday we watch movies out at home. We watch movies outside on the projector, and we watched Friday Part 6. And I said that One Dark Night is a very good Tom McLaughlin movie. The Dennis Collection, very cheesy movies. Sorry if the angle's bad. They're kind of like all the way down. I'm gonna try to do my best. I think I'm gonna, bear with me a second. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see if this works better. Shock. I wasn't the biggest fan of. And the slipcover is very odd. Slumber Party Massacre 2, or Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2, I wish I had 3 on at least Blu-ray, but you know, that set is crazy. Strays, I absolutely love this movie, and it's a TV movie, so like, it's not bloody or anything, it's just interesting. Hard Rock Zombies, double feature with Hard Rock Zombies and Slaughterhouse Rock, which I don't know why I'm showing off Hard Rock Zombies and not Slaughterhouse Rock, because Slaughterhouse Rock is way better than Hard Rock Zombies. Shallow Grave is one that I did a review on this many years ago. and or the most feared killer always badge. Like a random, because I used to get like these random reviews. Like they were all movies that are on Tubi. And I actually really enjoyed Shallow Grave, and I got that for like $10 during like one of the Vinegar Syndrome sales. Same with Trauma, I got that during the sale. Very underrated, very gentle film. Not the best, but not that bad. Luther the Geek was another one I also got on the sale. That actually is a very fun movie. It's another cheesy one. This I got on sale. I'm so dusty, you know. I just dusted these. Maybe sometimes I miss them. But, Sleepwalkers. I got this at FYE, like at FYE that was closing. And it was like before they announced that they were closing it. The Stuff Arrow Blu-ray. Love the stuff. Final Tear is a great camp slasher film. Slither. Love Slither. Slither. Duh. I love Slither. I need to get that on the rewatch. X-Ray and Schizoid. I personally, X-Ray I liked better than Schizoid. The Serpent and the Rainbow. Another one I want to give a rewatch to. This I got at Second and Charles for like another one. Jeez Louise. See, it's hard to die. You have to like physically get them all out, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass. But I got this at Second and Charles for a really good price, and it's a really cool. I've heard it's like one of the best for some reason. This release. Without Warning, another oh god, I'm like not even showing the movies. Without Warning, another Kino release that they did and Scream Factory did before, and it was out of print. Reanimator, awesome movie. And it took me a while to actually get Reanimator. I'm surprised I didn't own Reanimator before, like for many years. Like I just never owned it. Idle Hands. Just recently watched this like a couple months ago, and I forgot how like goofy it was. Tales from the Crypt / Fall of Horror. I just recently did Fall of the Horror. I liked Fall of Horror more than Tales from the Crypt. Check out my reviews if you have not. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight, and then Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. I know I'm in the minority here. Again, I personally like Bordello of Blood more than Demon Knight. That's just me. Silent Hill. Want to give this another rewatch. Silver Bullet. Just watched this again outside this past weekend. Love Silver Bullet. One of my favorite horror films of all time. Probably my favorite Stephen King horror film. Shocker. This is an interesting one because this came out like right when like Nightmare on Elm Street 5 came out, and it's such a weird movie. I like the music. Mosquito. Very weird creature feature. Return of the Living Dead 1 and 2. These are Scream Factories, no slip, of course. Very good zombie movies. The Ringu box set from Arrow. Love these movies. They might not be for everyone's cup of tea, but it is what it is. This I just got at Walmart just cause. It's the 6-movie Paranormal Activity collection. I'm not a big Paranormal Activity person. Sorry, it's like dark. It's very dark down here. Blood Diner. I actually really enjoyed this film. Mangler. It's not everyone. Like, it's not for everybody. I personally am not the biggest fan of Mangler. Jacko. This is such an odd movie. It's not that good. No, there's a naked girl in the back. Bad Moon. This is one you don't hear a lot of people talk about. It's such a good werewolf film. That is one of my favorite heroes. Buried Alive. It's not the best. Burn Offerings. If you like slower, like older, slower pace, like horror, that's a good one for you. Red Christmas. I've not seen this yet. I got this during a Kino sale, even though it's not Kino, but got it during a Kino sale, and it has Dee Wallace, I believe. Yep, Dee Wallace. Evil Dead remake. Really love this movie. I remember seeing it in the theaters when it first came out and absolutely loved it. It's because it's so dark. The Psychic. Not the biggest fan of The Psychic. Not one of the Fulci's best. Savage Streets. This technically is not a horror per se, but such a good movie. This is yeah. I didn't even know he was. I forgot he was in that. John Vernon, Linda Blair, Linnea Quigley, Danny Steinman, the director of Friday 5, is the director of Savage Streets. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, the original classic. This is the original 1973 classic. This was a made-for-TV film, and it is very eerie, especially the ending. It's not a, like, it's such a downer ending. Satan's Little Helper, great little Halloween movie. Yeah, the cat is literally under the bed right now, scratching. Great. Love that. Land of the Dead, definitely want to give it another rewatch. Hell of the Living Dead / Rats. Terrible double feature, might I add. If I had to pick one over the other, I'd definitely pick Rats over Hell of the Living Dead. That's my personal opinion. Faceless, another weird movie. I did a review on that as well. Stephen King's Cat's Eye, recently did a review of that. Definitely go check it out. Smile, one of my favorites of 2022, I believe. Yeah, one of my favorites of 2022. Wow, I'm out of focus. Killer Nun, have not watched that yet. It is been on, I think it's been on the poll before. You're Next. I just got this for like dirt cheap. Arachnophobia. I want to give this another rewatch, and then this really isn't horror again per se, but I guess it could be considered horror. Deliverance. I was not the biggest fan of Deliverance, to be honest. I'm just putting these movies back quick. I just thought it was okay. A lot of people mentioned Deliverance, and like a lot of people I knew were like, oh, you should watch Deliverance. And it's not really like a horror per se. It's just kind of shocking, I guess, for like that one scene. You know what I mean by that one scene. But yeah, that's my part 1 of my movie collection. Like I said, I have some here. I have room for, I do have DVDs. I can't really do a full collection because my DVDs are in the closet, but I might like save this for last for like another time, or like do 2 shelves and then do more, and then I have a shelf there or case there and then over there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you did not vote on the poll yet, please go vote on the poll. They'll stay open till Saturday morning. Also, if you have any suggestions for Thursday videos for me to do, let me know in the comments down below. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys on Monday.